Going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and I'm actually re-recording this video. I recorded it earlier and then I was going to release it, and then I was like, you know what, maybe I was being too harsh on Radiant, because ultimately this is crushing anybody that's mining it, and I feel Radiant mining is next to dead at this point. Like, seriously, look at the numbers. We have a coin with a 24-hour emission, so it's only paying a little over $6,000 for the miners out there in 24-hour security. It's not very much. It shouldn't have any ASICs, and it does, obviously. But here we can see we have a massive hash rate spike just hit again. And this is coming from no other than the good friends at the Radiant. Well, I guess it's a community now, but a few people are saying how great this is for their coin. Well, you as miners are not going to be able to make anything very soon here, as we see the hash rate went from 2.6 petahash or so upwards to 3.3 or something. So not quite a full petahash, but a freaking lot of hash rate is coming in from one entity. It's all directed towards Viperpool, as we can see right here. And they are controlling, when we look at the numbers, they have about half the networks of hash rate all to themselves. So look at the first place guy, 1.92 petahash. That is over half the entire network of Radiant on one address. And we can see the second place miner is 122 terahash. He is tiny compared to this one address, and he's the second place miner, which was leading the charge here. So here we can see, coming in for 24 hours here, actual earnings and estimated, you know, they're making, or it says about 4.8 million coins per day is what they did get, and they're estimated currently at about 4.5 here, which is only about $3,000. So again, they're half the hash rate, or over half the hash rate on the entire network. Coming on down here and looking at the current hash rates here of their highest miners, we can see 3.56 terahash, 3.5, 3.5, 3.44, 3.26, 3.19. You know, it's not looking good. This is turning into a full centralized chain. Something Kaspa will turn into if it doesn't see a price pump either, because only a couple large centralized mining farms will be mining Kaspa eventually as well, based on its price here. But here we do have a coin with next to no emissions, getting hit with ASICs and being overrun by one single entity, as put by some people here in Discord. Mentioned they're not even going to be able to ROI their freaking shipping costs on their miners. So it's looking pretty rough. So this is the nicer version of the previous video I did record. I still have that video if you guys want to see it, but you know, I'm trying to be a lot easier here. That mining Radiant is pretty much a dead end. We were warned from day one here, or at least I tried warning everyone, that Radiant cannot support ASICs, and it's probably a really bad idea. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. At least when Bitmain is testing their miners and stuff, sure, they put on 10-20% of the network hash rate, depending on how big the network is. But we have DragonBall here that's literally bending them over and saying, we're doing anything we want here because we can. And then they keep saying how great this is for their network, that they're seeing this nice, you know, entity mining the crap out of their coin, when the miners and people are not getting any coins at this point. We have one entity that's making the giant bag here, who eventually will just probably dump it, and this price won't go anywhere. You know, the point of mining is being decentralized, a whole bunch of miners from all over mining a coin, and then when they sell, you know, parts of their bags and mining earnings, it opens up the floodgates so a whole bunch of people can buy a bunch of coins, making a whole bunch of people have little bags here. Here we have, that's not going to happen. We're going to have one entity with a massive bag, and then they're just going to dump it, and that doesn't really give the chance for normal people to possibly slowly get into Radiant. So, you know, it's kind of interesting. We're going to have to wait and definitely see how Radiant does do next year in altcoin season, but the way the networks and these ASICs and everything is coming, it's just looking pretty bad. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one. Radiant, it's looking pretty rough.